back.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another edition of the Spin That Back Show. Spin that back as in. Today we got Mr. Walk, we got Mr. Nice Guy, and we're going to be talking about the 90s, of course, which is what we'd like to talk about here. Old school hip hop. How y'all doing today, y'all?
Doing straight, pushing through. It's Super Bowl Eve, so getting ready for the game.
Yeah. How you feeling over there, Walk?
Feeling good, excited.
How you feel about that game tomorrow?
Listen, bro. First of all, fuck the Niners, nigga.
Hey,
How about we start there?
Check his background, though.
Yeah. I'm going for the white boy to win it. What's his name? What's the white boy name? Mahomes.
Oh, Kelsey Swift.
Yeah. The white boy. Mahomes. Yeah, nigga. I said that correctly.
Wait. Mahomes.
You heard me.
Okay. We're gonna leave that. Yeah, let's move on. But anyway, we want to talk about something that was significant back in our days. Back in the 90s.
Hold up 1 second. Before we get into that, let me do a quick promo for Born Alive. Born Alive is going to be performing tonight, Saturday, February the 10th, at the Silver Lake Lounge. That's on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles. This is going to be hosted by AC Alone, legendary member of the Freestyle Fellowship. And, we're going to have Born Alive and LA Cool and it's going to be open mic and various things going on. So again, just putting that out there. You look it up, Charged Up. That's 2906 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90026. If you got some time tonight, doors open at 9:30.
Yes, sir.
Born Alive. I salute to Born Alive. I've seen this brother perform a few times. I've seen him grab the microphone, destroy it, eat it up, and then look at the crowd and everybody go nuts. I've seen it, and everybody was sitting there like, damn, he killed it. Born Allah, salute to Born Allah a few times. I've been to a few of his performances, Long Beach, in Hollywood. I wish let me speak how I talk to black people. I wish that I would have known the data about this. Salute to Born Allah. Damn, he performing tonight.
I know. I wish I could get a pass to go, but it'd be problems.
Yeah. We definitely got to get Born Allah on the Spin That Back show. I think that because our numbers is already going up on the Spin That Back show, the most popular show on the Focus Network, LLC. Don't get it twisted. Let's go. But yeah, salute to Born Allah. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready to get into this show.
All right. Sorry, turning it back over to you, El Pooh.
All right. So like I was saying, back in the 90s, we didn't have no internet. So we didn't know what was going on until we heard it on the streets, heard it on the radio, heard it on maybe TV. But we mostly got our information through sources like the magazines, 80s, 90s. First, we had like Word Up. What was those older magazines before?
Rap Master, the
Rap
Beat,
Pages.
Rap Pages. Word Up,
and that was looking like 17 magazine. It was all teeny boppy and bubblegumish. It was just weird.
I loved it though. Wait, hold on. Don't discredit that. I loved it.
It was what it was,
I used to love seeing rappers like, whoa, they're on the cover. LL Cool J's on the cover of a magazine. Like straight up. That's NWA. Whoa! They're on the Beat. You remember the Beat?
Yeah, the Beat.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Don't discredit that cartoon bubblegum crap. We loved it as kids. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But it was what it was. But
Yeah.
then came along something called the Source. And I didn't get hip to the Source till about 92, 93, maybe, somewhere around up in there. But they was already out. So it was started by this boy named, I'm going to call him a boy at the time because he was just a young college student in Harvard, Dave Mays. He started doing a little radio show at Harvard. It was like a little hip-hop segment, real late in the night, once a week. And from there, he started making like a newsletter, like a one-page newsletter, send it out to all his little people on his mailing list. And then it just grew from there. Next one was like 6 pages, then 12 pages, 18 pages, and on, till he started actually distributing actual magazine. It was called The Source. So that was like 88, 89, 90, 91. About 90, they started doing reviews and stuff. They had something called 5 mics. Well, they gave mic, levels to everybody that, they did a review on. If you got the 5 mics, that was like the best, a classic album. So we're going to start talking about that. We're going to talk about a little bit more of everything else. We're going to start off with talking about the 5 mic rating system. In fact, y'all remember this right here, man? This
Facts. That if that don't stand out in your head, you're not a hip hop head. Like the 5 mics done broke careers. The rating system, it done destroyed people. It has made some people where you look at it like, oh, they trash. Now I don't even want to listen to it. The Source said it got 2 mics. You know what I'm saying? That was going on in it. You know I'm right, nice guy. You know I'm right.
Hey, that mic thing, I mean, it's transcended. So we actually process things. When you hear an album, if you the greatest compliment you can make is something to say, and that's like a 5 mic type album. So
Yeah.
it's part of the culture. So again, if you're of a certain age, maybe you wouldn't know about it. But I mean, if you were there, if you had any connection to that time, I mean, that was the dominant criteria or assessment of what was going on.
And think about it. This was when you was actually spending cash. You was spending your hard-earned cash or risking stealing it sometimes. Anyway, you was risking
both.
You was spending cash. So you really was like very selective on what you buy. You might buy 1 tape a month, one every 2 months or something, a tape. And that 5 mic rating, you would be like, they got to, this must be whack. And then they do a whole story on it.
Yep.
Oh, I listened to it. He come with the same old stuff. He has not evolved as an MC. He's whack. He's trash. But he had good beats. It'd be like, no, I ain't spending my money on that, man. Let me go and get the certified cats who we know coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was really crucial. A lot of people got pissed off at the Source and wouldn't even F with the Source no more. Man.
Yeah, we're gonna get into all that though.
Yeah.
I mean, but they got it wrong a whole lot of times because they gave like M some way low ratings. They gave a whole lot of people some. Didn't you say Sugar Free got like what 1.5 mics?
Yeah, Sugar Free got 2 mics, man, back in 97, and like I was like, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I seen that first, and like I always say, I never liked that song. If you stay ready, I hate that song. Maybe because it got so much play on the beat in Power 106. I used to be like, it's trash. But then I got a snippet tape of Sugar Free. Do you know when they play like a minute of the song or a second? I was like, this is freaking amazing. I went and bought it. I had to go pay my money. Bought Sugar Free in 97. I'm like, this, it blew me away. It was amazing. It was an amazing album. And
but you gotta, but
mics.
So, well, see, you got to understand that people are coming from different lanes of perspective as far as, so, you talk about Harvard or something so he's probably more leaning into East Coast type stuff. So I don't think
he wasn't rating all the mics. The owner was not, he had a whole staff.
Yeah, but where that staff come from?
I mean, you are right, because it depends on what region you're from. You can relate, maybe not, because I done heard some hip hop from down south and be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But that's the big hit.
I respect Sugar Free. You know, that's really not my lane, but I couldn't really assess it. So that's kind of that where that falls. So go ahead. What are you about to say, El Poo?
Whether it's your lane or not, you need to listen to Sugar Free's first album. It's a certified classic, beats and everything. It's just
I'll
really
check
on.
it out. I'll
Oh
check it
man,
out.
and listen to it, and just listen to it. It's man, it's one of the best albums put together. So they was really East Coast biased though, because if you look at the list of all the people that got 5 mics, you got like 15 albums here. First one was Tribe's first album, People's Instinctive Travels and Paths of Rhythm.
Deserved it. Groundbreaking. I mean, that album. I mean, Can I Kick It? Left My Wallet in El Segundo. I mean, you know, Tribe has just been a special phenomenon for hip hop, and you know that absolutely well deserved.
Hey, I remember. Let me tell you a quick story. This chick, I used to like her. This was at Hamilton, my nigga, and I was like, used to always flirt with her, mess with her, and she did not like me. Her name was, I'm gonna just say her last name. Janine Webster. I was so in love with her. And she said to me, she said, you probably like that stupid song, I Left My Wallet in El Segundo. And I was like, yeah. And I like you too. Yeah. Go ahead. Lady J know who I'm talking about. Go ahead.
That's funny. He put her on blast.
That album,
ahead,
personally, I couldn't see the 5 mics on that one.
Wow. See, that's lame. That's why you say something
crazy,
about. I know that's like blowing my mind that you even said that. But that's
we got to block El Poo from the show, like something. Like, you're on suspension, buddy. Go listen to what was the Instinctive Roads to Travel? I remember that.
Yeah,
shit.
People's Instinct. So you telling me to go listen to Sugar Free. So I'm gonna commend you. I'm gonna say, hey, please go revisit that album, man. How dare you say that? But
it's got some classic joints on there. Don't get it wrong.
Man, it's a 5. But go ahead.
We ain't friends no more, El Poo. I
would have gave it a 4, maybe 4.5, but 5 for real?
Yeah, I'm shocked. I mean, this is one of the greatest albums of all time.
Need Apple Bum. You got
Need
Apple Bum.
I mean, it's yeah.
And the one with that 40 days, doom, 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 doom. I can't think of the name of the song, but I love that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. It's a bunch of bangers on that album. I mean, those first 2 albums.
Yeah, Low End Theory. I mean, they gave that one. They gave that 5 mics too, so that was deserved. Yeah, America's Most Wanted. They gave America's Most Wanted 5 mics.
Well deserved. One of the greatest hip hop albums of all time.
Let the Rhythm Hit 'em.
I don't think that was a 5 mic. I love Rock, but I think that was a 5 micer.
I think it was worthy. Because think about how he was flowing. Mahogany. Remember that song?
Yeah.
I used to play that song so much, and
I love that.
Thank you. It was the way Rakim is. What Rakim is? He up there.
He's the GOAT.
He was spitting a slow flow like doom. All right, let me calm down. I'm getting too excited on the fucking spin up. Let me calm down.
It was a great album.
Take a break, fellas.
Let me say something about Mahogany. When I found out that was Al Green, it fucked my mind up. Killed me. I'm like, what? That's Al Green? What? Yeah, but anyway, go ahead, though.
Go ahead. I'm gonna relax.
Let's go through the list. All for One, Brand Nubian.
Absolutely. This one just I don't even remember every song on that album, but at the time, I loved
Don't Jump Up to Get Beat Down.
Oh, that's not on that album. That's
Brand Nubian. That's Brand Nubian. This is, I mean, actually, I don't know. I think, that's the All for One. That's Brand Nubian. I think that was, though, on that album. There was a different version.
Pumps Jump Up is not on that album.
Oh, okay.
That's after
sure?
Pooh left. Yeah, I'm positive. Pooh wasn't even on that song.
Yeah, that's right. Pooh wasn't on that one. But the remix, Diamond D was on it. Real dope. Check it out. But
Diamond D. We got to do a Diamond D show. That's in the future.
But
But
yeah.
TNT show then digging in the
But bringing
crates.
it back to All for One, that song, I think the song was called All for
That
One.
was the
That
first
was
song.
my
That was the very first song on the
that was
album.
my favorite
First track.
song on the album, where he had the little joke about the guy, you know, with the dumb bits, because they mixed that in there by accident or whatever. I mean, that was one of the big.
Remember,
Bye, dumb bitch. Yeah,
it was a great
You
MC
turn
that was
off
in
like a
that
light
group.
switch.
Who was the greatest MC that was in that? One of the greatest MCs, Grand Poobah, was in that group, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Legendary member of the crew, Master of Ceremonies, Grand Poobah. So
Sexy.
you know,
I'm going crazy over here.
Yeah,
I'm going crazy today.
So you know,
damn, nice guy. We friends today or some shit. I'm ready to go to war, but you got damn Masters of Ceremony. Oh my God, they had that song.
Sexy, that was sexy. So then they had Master Move, they had Dynamite, and then Don Barron was one of the group. One of my homeboys, shout out to Marcellus. He's running that page I invited you to. He was putting out that Masters of Ceremony album, which reminded me of Don Barron, was one of the members of that, and he had this song called "Young, Gifted, and Black." I've been bumping it in my car the last few days or so.
That song on that Brand Nubian
Take a break. Y'all in my ear though.
Go ahead.
That song on that One Fall album, "Wake Up," Stimulated Dummies remix. Do 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 do. Sunshine.
Yeah, that was dope. Hey, hey, but you know what was funny about that is as a DJ, one of the biggest songs on there. I like the song, but people love the song. Was Slow Down. I thought it was a good song, but I mean, the hip hop heads, the crowd, you play that in the hip hop, they was going crazy back in the day for Slow Down. It just that was a dope sample, dope, all that stuff. Man, that album was just amazing. That was just amazing.
Actually, you know what? That wasn't Stimulated Dummies. That was actually the Lord Jamora remix. Lord Jamora actually made the Sunshine version of it. My bad, y'all. Getting my facts mixed up here. Anyway, let's go back down the list a little bit more. All right. Then you got De La Soul Is Dead,
which I think is an amazing album. I'm kind of shocked that 3 Feet High and Rising didn't get 5 mics, but Peas Porridge in the Pot Saturday. I mean, I can go on. I'm a big De La Soul fan. I loved a lot of their stuff. Oh man, oh yeah,
Billy Kills Santa Claus. Ring Ring Ring, Ha Ha Ha. Oh man, that was a good album.
Was Ring 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 on that?
Yes, sir. Definitely. I bought the album.
I bought all those albums, those first beginning albums, but I don't remember everything that was on them. But so definitely well deserved. One of the greatest hip hop groups of all time.
I'll tell you like this: if I bought the album, it had to be something because I wasn't spending my money on just anything.
Hey, you either gonna steal it or you gonna buy it, bro. That was the only options. That was the only options.
But if I bought it, it had to be something for me. That's how I felt. Because if I steal it, it's like it's okay. It's all right if I steal it.
Look how crucial it was, though. Look how crucial that was back then. It's like I know every record or album I bought, and think about it, El Poo. People was going platinum. That's 1 million people walk their behinds in the store and purchase that. Now, when was the last time you bought some music? Never. Last album I bought was Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City, because I just felt like it was such a good album. I wanted to support the young brother straight up. That's the last, and that was in 2012. Now it's streaming.
Buying music is different these days because if you just buying it offline, it's not like you physically can hold it and take it around and read it and all this old stuff. It was a whole different experience with having cassettes and albums and CDs. You can take the lining out and read about the artists and read the lyrics and all kinds of stuff that you can't do today. Well, you can get the lyrics offline basically, but the whole experience is it's virtual now.
Yeah, and El Puya was right. Brand Nubian Punk's jump up to get beat down was in God We Trust. I had to fact check you because I wanted to put you on blast, but you was right, my
Once he said that Grand Pooba wasn't on there, that should have let you know. That should have put you right on there.
Yeah. And salute to them. Remember they did the video in the Nickerson Gardens, man. They was out here on the West Coast. Like, we fuck with y'all heavy. Loved it. Wow. Brand Nubian, salute. Lord Jamar. What's the name?
Sadat X. It was Derek X back in, and then he changed it to Sadat X, who has done music with Born to Law as well. So yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to that man right there. Hey, moving along. Illmatic, hands down, everybody agrees. 5 mics.
5 mics. I was slow to the party, but still, it's 5 mics. Absolutely,
bro. You talking about late to the party? I think I listened to the whole Nas first album, probably all the way through, even though I've been hearing bits and pieces for years, all the way through in 2016. And wow. I was blown the F away. Like, God damn, I rolled up a pants leg and I was fronting like I had a phone, like in the snow, like, yo, son, where the dope at, kid?
Hey, Walk. It was even later for me. I heard bits and pieces, but I never just sat down and everybody was talking about this stuff. I said, let me just do this. It was the same way with the Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. So, absolutely.
Reasonable Doubt, I got to like in 2006, something like that. Yep. But I'm gonna tell you what, when Nas came out with that, I bought that album. I already told the story. I took Ice Cube back and got the Nas. Yeah. I was
salute to Floyd X. I know he back listening. He was up on it early. Floyd had them crap. He had that Nas album. I just would not F with it. I just was like, I was in denial, like, man, come on, man. It was just Nas kid. Because Nas was in the video too much like, yo, son, kid.
I was still tripping off of the fact that they were, comparing, saying he's the next Rakim. So that made me put off whatever. But I still love the song. The songs that I heard, I still love. My favorite Nas song to date is still, Whose World Is This? So I'm just saying that I loved it when I heard it back then. I still love it now. I can't get enough of that. I mean, Pete Rock did that. Nas did that. Everything, the whole thing is just amazing. The scratches, just everything.
Let's go. Well, let's say that Pete Rock is taking Nas to court. I don't know how that went, but he took him to court for years.
It didn't go well for him. It ain't gonna go well for him.
No, because he got paid.
Contract already.
With this legacy. Wait, look at it though. Look at the legacy of Nas' first album. Pete Rock did a lot on there.
He did one song.
Main Source.
Greatest song.
He did one song.
But say they're like, Nas is still eating off this stuff. They're like, we ain't eating. I think Nas should have reached out and been like, look, man, here go a meal each, bro. Because, like,
dude, break people off, man. You know what you know, man. Come on,
yeah.
Q-Tip ain't complaining.
Again, right is right and wrong is wrong. Yeah, right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm just saying, break off people. A lot of these dudes I understand that you had this deal and whatever, but I'm saying be a decent person. Let these people eat off of something that they put together. It ain't always about getting over on the next person.
Right.
You know how he eating off that?
Because he's still eating, nigga. He performing it. You think he ain't going out there performing New York State of Mind?
He sure is. And that's how he's going to eat anyway.
So what? But nigga, I produced it. You still a legacy living and getting money? Commercials?
Okay. I got you, bro.
Come on, man. Nas did Hennessy commercials when he was on the train, New York State of Mind, that beat playing, like, and Pete Rock, like, goddamn, I ain't eating off that. I got grandkids now. Come on, bro. Pay these pioneers, man.
If he didn't have his paperwork straight to get paid off that in the beginning, he shouldn't.
I ain't rocking with that.
Stop. Yeah, I ain't rocking with that. Sometimes you gotta adjust. I understand that what happened in the past happened in the past, but it's okay to be decent and fix it up. It's just like De La Soul. They just recently got freaking rights to their catalog, and unfortunately, Trugoy Dave died. Like, just so I'm saying he didn't even.
Situation. That's not production. That's like artist versus producer. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Ahmad Jamal ain't complaining.
You're on suspension.
That's the man. That's the man where they get from.
Where's the boss? We're the fucking boss. I'm putting a complaining on your ass,
Yeah,
yo.
you definitely gonna put it.
Hold on, let me ask a question. Who's the boss?
So all right, so
All right, so moving on. Let me move on down a little bit. Check this out. Life After Death got 5 mics. I don't think it deserved 5 mics.
I don't think that deserves 5 mics
Me
at all.
neither.
That's to me, that's ridiculous. I think, maybe they're like 4. See, that's a double album. You can't have like 5 great songs on a double album and think it's a great album. Maybe if there was 10 songs, you can make an argument. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to me, that's ridiculous.
Well, here, let's get into this. Let's get into this. We know it was because he passed away.
Exactly.
We know it.
That's why I believe
Biggie Smalls, he's in the top 20 of the greatest ever. I'm gonna put him in the top 20. But what I'm saying is, his first album should have got 5 fucking mics.
True.
First album. That's where they dropped the ball at, and they rectified after he died. See, that's that sucker shit. But yeah, but that last album did not deserve.
Real talk.
That second album, not the last album,
but it was a great.
The second album.
Deserved 5 mics.
Second album, not the last album, but I hear what you're saying.
Second album, my bad.
Okay, either way, Akim and I, Outkast, I think it deserved it.
Is that how you pronounce it? That's the first time I heard it pronounced.
Definite 5 mics. Southern Playalistic music should have got 5 mics.
Hey, great Christmas song. Absolutely. 5 mic Christmas song.
No, the album, nigga. Album. It was a whole album. Yeah, he keeps saying whatever. That should have, the first album should have got 5 mics. And I remember Mr. Floyd Ace was mad at me because we had a double date and this chick was over at the house at our apartment and he had the freaking Southern Playalistic CD, and she was so fucking cute and fine. She took it. She said, "I'm gonna borrow this," and she left with it. Then Flo was like, "Where's my CD?" I was like, "Oh, they take it." We never seen that bitch ever again.
That's usually how it happens.
Floyd was hot. Floyd's hot, man.
Oh man, that's.
I think I'm gonna have to buy that and give it to him. All right, you got the CD back.
All right, moving on.
That might stop him working on that gate to come on the show.
Hey, check this out. So then the Blueprint got 5 mics. I think that was deserved.
Deserved.
I don't remember what was on it.
Jay-Z, right?
Yeah, Jay-Z Blueprint.
Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z.
I remember what was on it.
Yeah.
Well,
that was the takeover.
Yeah, that's
takeover is amazing.
That's what you got to say, really, basically.
That was sparring, lyrically sparring. That album was amazing. I remember hearing that for the first time. I was a Greyhound bus driver. I went up to Sacramento and Floyd, my brother, I'm there. Once again, Floyd Ace had it. And I'm playing it like, this is freaking tight. This is like amazing. The whole album, and he went at Nas. Like it was like, yeah, I'm about to climb this mountain right here. Like, and he did it. He took the whole group, he climbed that mountain.
Let me read the track list. Let me read the track list.
Thank you.
You got the Rulers back. I love that song. That track is just so dope. Then you got the Takeover. Then you got Izzo, which was kind of like, yeah, whatever.
I hate it.
Girls. Jigga, that nigga. Ooh. You Don't Know. I love that track right there.
Jigga what? Jigga who? Oh, go ahead.
No. You Don't Know What You Do. That one right there. Holla, Jovito, whatever the hell. Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. That be banging. Never Change, bang.
Oh,
Don't Cry is cool. All I need is
Never Change. That's what Scarface.
No. Never Change.
Never Change.
Never
Change.
Never. Yeah, that's him. That's it. Song Cry. All I Need. Renegade with Eminem, where M murders you on your own track.
I don't like when people say that. But wait, watch this.
That's what Nas said, bro. That's what Nas said.
Yeah. See, Nas started that shit. M murdered you on your own track.
Everybody felt like that,
Everybody felt like that, though.
Not everybody. I didn't think it was just it was a great song. Okay, let's say Nelly did a song with freaking Luda. Luda gonna murder Nelly every time. Come on now, because Luda's a real rapper. Nelly's, but I think that
Jay-Z's not a real rapper. Wait a minute, Jay-Z's not a real rapper. That's what you said.
I said Luda and Nelly.
Yeah, but I'm saying Jay-Z.
Luda gonna murder
M. What's the excuse for Eminem and Jay?
Ain't no excuse. Everybody come with their best. They made a great song. I'm a renegade. That song was a great song, period. But Nas is the one who planted that seed in our heads.
No, he did not. I
Yeah,
felt
everybody
murder
heard
on
it.
your
Everybody
shit.
heard it and felt it and seen it. Yeah, exactly.
Said what everybody felt.
What are the songs?
No,
on the
that's
album?
not what everybody felt. I don't think Jay-Z got murdered.
Most people felt that way.
Everybody
Okay,
else.
you said most.
I said everybody else. But hey, I'm here to listen to this track list. I'm still not hearing the 5 mic. But go ahead after Renegade.
Wait, hold on. Fuck the blueprint. Look at this. This is an actual Source magazine, guys.
Hey, salute. Yeah, he's got an actual magazine.
I had a few
It's only one more song. That Mama Love Me song. It was like, yeah, whatever. But
it was a filler.
Yeah, it was.
Hey,
filler,
did you like that album better than Reasonable Doubt?
I don't like no album better than Reasonable Doubt.
Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Reasonable Doubt was probably his best album.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To me, Reasonable Doubt is like way better than that.
No, y'all are wrong. Volume 2, In My Lifetime, Volume 2 is his greatest album ever. Come on now. Wait, but look. Watch this though. I have an actual Source magazine. I got two. Two of them. I'm gonna show y'all the cover of this one later. But look, this is an actual Source magazine. Guess who got 4 mics this time? DJ Quick for Under the Influence.
Okay.
Yeah. And guess what? Unsigned Hype. We have no clue who he is. He didn't make it.
Ouch.
Caligong or whatever. Trash. But guess who else was in Unsigned Hype before?
Biggie. We're gonna talk about this stuff. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah,
we're gonna come back. That's gonna be a different segment. Let's not do the Unsigned Hype.
You got Source magazine.
Like y'all rushing the show.
Hey, since you got
you rushing the show, you trying to get us to the
what magazine
segment.
covers do you have? I got some covers here. Here go one right here. Do you have this one? That one's worth.
I had that one before.
What about this one? One of these.
I remember I purchased all. I used to purchase them or steal them.
That's right. Remember this one right here?
Yes, that's 94 Tupac when he told the story about he was in a gas station and he had
actually 96, bro. That's 96. This is after he got killed. It says 1971 to 1996. So.
Well, he had an album cover in 1994. Wearing the same similar shit, but it was. Trust me, I'm telling the stories. That was the last issue. And that was a double cover with Scarface on the other one. But Biggie died, so they made a double cover. Stop playing with me.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Remember this one?
You rushed him out of talking about the 5 mics.
Oh, we're going to get back to the 5, man. I'm just, looking at a few little covers. One more in here. Rest in peace.
Oh, my God. Yes. Salute. Yeah. Salute. Rest in peace, Easy.
That's a great cover.
Yes. Back to the 5 mics, though.
But wait, watch this, though. Eazy-E actually had 2 covers. One after he died, and he had one in 1994 as well, sitting on the low. Eazy-E, come on, by itself. Sure, to me, that was always historic when they would take that time. Because remember, the Source only came out once a month.
Yeah.
Like, look how crazy and how impatient we are as a society now. We want it now, right now. You would have to wait once a month for that magazine to come out to steal it.
And it was only like $2.
I had a doctor's office where I would just walk in there casually and be like, all right, let me get up out of here.
Disrespectful.
All right. Moving on. Stillmatic got 5 mics.
Okay.
The Fix by Scarface got 5 mics. The Naked Truth by Lil Kim got 5 mics, which I think I think her first one probably should have got 5 mics, if anything.
Some of the stuff is definitely questionable.
Trill OG by Bun B got 5 mics, and My Beautiful Dark.
Wait, hold on. What was that? You said Bun B? Which one?
Yeah. Trill OG.
That was trash. That was his first solo album.
I don't know, but it got 5 mics.
That was trash. That got to be like 2006 or 7 or something. That was trash.
Yeah,
not deserved.
I don't know nothing. I don't know too much about respect. I do respect Bun B and Pimp C and Lords of the Underground. I'm sorry, what were they called? The UK King.
UGK. Underground Kings.
Yeah. So
2002 with their fine ass, with them long ass sideburns.
You cold. The second thing I used to look at for the source was hip hop quotables. That was just me. I wanted to see who had the hottest verses or the hottest.
Man, you just stop. So you just gonna stop at the 15?
No, we
That's cool,
stopping.
that's
We
cool.
stop. We can't go to the. Wait, y'all know who else got 5 mics? Was this album I discovered in 2012, and I was like, this is a solid freaking album. Then I went on the computer and I looked it up. How many mics did they get? And they got 5. That was Jay-Z, the whole Rockefeller compilation they had. Yeah, well, 1-900 a crook, with a mill on it, the all that. They got 5 mics. Snoop Dogg is on that album too. Yeah, they got 5 mics for that as well.
Oh,
Well, I want to quickly just say that, hey, shout out to, The Diary, Scarface. That was an amazing album. Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. You're talking about the infamous Mobb Deep, Only Built for Cuban Links, Raekwon. I mean, Dr. Dre, with the Chronic, Death Certificate, Breaking Adam's Main Source. Great Adventures of Slick Rick. Critical Beatdown, Ultramatic Nemesis, and my favorite album of all time, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, Public Enemy. So shout out to Boogie Down Productions, the Big Daddy Kane, for getting on that list too. So
For sure.
EPMD. So okay, and you know what? Shout out you guys, this album was amazing. No one can do it better than DLC. 5 mics. So okay.
Oh man, see,
Well,
was that done back then, or did they correct?
They came back. See, they did the original 15, and then they posthumously came up. So because even Run DMC's first album, they came. They gave.
so what happened was in 2002 they came back and rated albums that they didn't rate when they actually came out.
But you know that a lot of artists, they stop because you would have to actually send your music. The record label would have to send the music to the source for them to rate it. They wouldn't just like go out and buy it and then write a story on you. It was like we got to do this and do that. So like Tupac, that's why you never seen Tupac albums rated, because he was like, fuck the source. Tupac was on some fuck the source a long time ago.
He got two albums. He got 2 albums now that are 5 mic though.
But they did that after he died, or was it while he was alive?
It was in 2002. 2002, and
what year he died?
I don't know when he died.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway, so,
I don't know when he died. Yeah,
I know
the day he died.
Look, I got another source right here. You remember this source?
I seen the picture.
Come on now. Now let's go to this one with Eminem on the cover, 2002, right before I went on my long ass vacation. They got hip hop quotable. Who on the hip hop quotable? DJ Quick.
Cool.
For his song 50 Ways. See, the source was making up for stuff they was rectifying their sins of the past. Shitting on DJ Quick, shitting on Sugar Free, shitting on the West Coast. So they was making it up. This is 2002. But you know what ended up happening? They went under. Look on it. I'm gonna leave it there.
So they had a whole lot of people that had hip hop quotables though. That's why I used to look at it for. So they got it in alphabetical order here, and it doesn't even include everybody because DJ Quick is not even on this list, which is crazy. Andre 3000 for Elevators, Kim and I. International Players Anthem, Royal Flush. Got AZ for Rather Unique, and some other songs I don't know. Be Real for one song, Real Estate. Oh man, for real. Benny Siegel, What's Your Life Like? And I Don't Do Much. I Don't Do Much.
Oh yeah, Benny Siegel. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Guess who's next? The co-founder of not even the co-founder, the one CEO of the source.
Benzino.
The man, Benzino. Look at that man neck. You can tell he's strong. Look at him.
Wait, you talking about this guy? This
Yes.
2002. It's 2002. He got a whole page.
He got a hip hop quotable.
You lying.
for a song nobody ever heard called "Die Another Day." I
I'm a
don't know if
fuck.
anybody ever heard it, but I'm telling you,
Hey, I need that fade with Benzino. I know his strong, no neck ass gonna beat the shit out of me. I need that fade though. He did that. I didn't know he really. He made himself hip hop quotable.
somebody didn't.
He was in charge though.
Spin
He
that
was
back,
the
please. Spin
CEO.
that back,
He was
please.
the CEO, so he had to get in there.
That's how he did. He used that power to screw Eminem as well. So there's two things that he did. That's
Y'all
what.
jumping a little bit ahead. So yeah, Big Boy, Big L. I'm not going to even say all the songs. Big Punisher, Bishop Lamont, Black Thought,
Ready.
Boots Riley, whoever that is, Busta Rhymes, Cannabis, CeeLo, Chino XL, Chuck D, Common, Consequence, DOS Effects, Dead Prez, Diamond D, E40, some other people I don't know, Eminem, Foxy Brown, Fredro Starr, Game, Ghostface, Guru, Jizza, Ice Cube, Inspector Deck, J. Cole, Jada Kiss, Jay-Z got a gang of them. He got more than anybody. Joe Budden, Cam, Kanye, Keith Murray, Killer Priest, G-Rap, Kool Keith,
Long overdue.
Corrupt, Lady of Rage, Lauryn Hill, How Many MCs, which was probably my favorite one of all time, honestly. Lil Kim, Lil Wayne, LL, Ludacris, Lupe Fiasco, Method Man, some other people I never even heard of. Mos Def, My Son, Nas. Damn, Nas got a gang of them too. Big, OC, Pharaoh Munch, Fife, PMD, Prodigy, Q-Tip, Raekwon, Rakim, of course, Razkaz, Red Hot Lover, not Red Hot Lover Tone. I don't know what Red Hot Lover. Redman, RZA, Sadat X,
Philly or something.
yeah, whoever he is. Sean Price, Skills, Snoop, Sticky Fingers, Styles P, Talib Kweli, T.I., Tupac just got one, and Tyler the Creator. That's not the complete list, but these are some people that got some hip hop quotables in the source. But back in the day, if you had a hip hop quotable, I want to hear that song. If I read it, I want to hear it. Because I read one of Coogee raps in there. I was like, man, I gotta hear the song. Then I heard the song. I'm like, this man is amazing.
Yeah. Did we go to the Unside Hype already? We did that.
No, we're about to. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah, that's basically the next step. You know what I'm saying? So the Unsigned Hype.
You're a prophet.
And that's the thing I didn't really pay too much attention to, the Unsigned Hype, because it was like, I don't know. If I ain't know him, I ain't pay no attention to him. But a couple of noted people that came out of Unsigned Hype was DMX.
Dark Man X. I remember seeing that. I remember DMX face. This like 92, 93 or something like that. I remember seeing him. He was as a
Actually,
black
91. Yeah, 91. Yes, sir.
Goddamn, I'm amazing. This off the top. All right.
Yes, sir. Common Sense was in there in 91. Big was in there in 92. Huh?
Not gonna show the picture. Don't you got the overlays of the unsigned? Here go unsigned. There goes DMX.
I remember that.
Actually,
I remember that.
I sure do.
Yeah,
yes,
you got
sir.
a bunch. Yeah.
DMX was in here. Big was in there.
Yeah, with the Raider hat on.
M was in there. And these young niggas right here, Mob Deep.
It's looking like the hit it from the back days.
Mob Deep was a factor, bro. I remember we used to listen to Mob Deep. I was like, this is what I used to trip off because they was my age. I remember I first heard them. I was in New Orleans in 95, and I was like, they had a little public access TV, something. They was on it and they was talking shit. And they all had a little cup in their hand. They was off the Henny. And I was like, wow, these dudes are my age because they said it. I'm 20. I was like, damn, they're my age. They tight. Whole story, loved it. Shook ones won.
Woo! Shook ones.
Mob Deep. I was like, these are young niggas, man. And I was just salute them young brothers, bro.
So let me ask you: you was hip to was part 1?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I got hit to that way after part 2.
It sounds totally different than part 2.
Oh man, I love it though. The lyrics almost the same though. It's just a little change here and there. But yeah. Oh man, yeah. That Shook Ones part 1 was bomb. I loved it.
That's right.
Yes, sir. So Artifacts was also in there. Just honorable mentions. Saphir, the Saucy Nomad.
Oh, Saphir.
Yeah, it's Saphir. That's actually Saphir. Yep.
He started in Menace Society. He was.
I know he got shot.
Yeah. I ain't going out like this, man. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah.
So DMX was called DMX the Great back in them days too. Just to let you know. So yeah, this is why I used to look for when I used to pick up the source. I look for everything that we just talked about up in there. All the advertisements and all that other stuff I wasn't paying no attention to. They was doing articles on people I didn't pay no attention to because most of the time I was just in the stores just reading through the magazine anyway. I wasn't going to buy the motherfucker. And I wouldn't, or if somebody had at their house, they bought it, I might skim through it a little bit, read a little bit here and there. Who's that dead man?
What's Wayne.
That? Oh, damn. Sorry about that, Lil Wayne. Damn, he looked like a grandma.
Ouch. No, he's still alive.
By the grace of God. By the grace of God.
So when did y'all come into knowledge of the source?
Yeah, I didn't buy magazines. I was a DJ. So, I mean, even with music, a lot of music I was getting free. So, I mean, mostly like my homeboy Marcellus, he used to get all that stuff. I mean, a lot of my hip hop exposure, I got to give shout outs to my brother because he was on top of all that stuff. He was the one getting all the records. He was the one getting the magazines. He was the one staying connected, all that stuff, working at Interscope and doing all that type of stuff. So, yeah, shout out to my boy Marcellus Royal.
I just remember you go in the grocery store, you see it, you be like, I just remember I used to go crazy just seeing rappers on magazine. Like I was like, wow, because you used to seeing the white faces, the actors, glamour, all this crap that you was not interested in whatsoever. But you seen people who look like you, and I would be blown away. Like, damn. But I remember this when I was working, I said, I'm gonna get a subscription to the source. You cut out, you take out the little thing, you write your name on it, mail it in there, send a little money order for the whole year, $24.99 or something like that, straight up. And I just thought that's how I came to the source. Rapping back then, I just felt like I need to be connected and see what's going on. But then with television now, after in the 2000s and stuff, you got more connected in different ways, and that's kind of how the source then went under, and especially Benzino, no neck ass fucking bought it.
Well, yeah. So the source started off, and like I said, by the mid '90s, it was like the Bible of hip hop. People used to go to the source, and people wanted to be in the source, and source gave you credibility.
Facts.
Until some of the staff kind of walked out because of Benzino actually finding his way into the company, becoming the CEO and everything, and doing his own little articles. I'm not saying he did his own article, but having some influence on having his group up in the magazine. People didn't really like that.
Man, crash.
Yeah. And then by the end of the late 90s or early 2000s, he started going at Eminem, which was their biggest downfall, because they started going at Eminem, and then Jimmy Iovine and Interscope was like, we're going to pull all of our artists. We ain't going to advertise none of our stuff up in there. On top of that, the internet was coming into play, so people stopped buying back magazines like they used to. So they was bound to go under anyway. But them having Benzino up in there on the, getting 5 mics and stuff like that, or whatever the case was, or getting these reviews that was, stellar reviews and whole pages of articles and stuff. People didn't really like that. And even the street started taking notice, like, man, who is Benzino? We don't know nothing about them. They don't deserve this. So
nigga had the nerve to give himself 5 mics. Really?
Well, I don't know if 5 mics, but whatever he did. It rubbed people the wrong way. Even the streets was like, nah, the Source ain't credible like it used to be. But one other thing that came out the Source was the Source Awards. And people used to like the Source Awards. And then you had the whole East Coast, West Coast fiasco going on at the 95 Source Awards when Suge got up there and said, if you don't want your executive producer on your
dancing in your videos,
dancing in your video, come get rope. And that was just the night that made the Source infamous right there. So
Facts.
shout out to the Source for that.
I had a Trina actually made, I have it right there of Trina on the album on the cover of the Source, but the pages are stuck together.
Oh yeah.
Damn, bro. Anyway, what albums do you think should have had 5 mics if they was reviewed? And another thing was, they was, like I said, very East Coast bias.
Facts.
Most of those people that got those 5 mics was from the East Coast. Most of those people that was in the unsigned hype, it was only a couple of people that we knew that blew up from the West Coast. That was like Saphir and Razkaz and maybe 1 or 2 other people. But most people came from the East Coast. And then down south didn't really get no love except like the Ghetto Boys, Scarface.
Yeah.
Outkast.
I mean, because it's a different lane. I mean, you grow up with the music that you're surrounded about, and if these other people come up, it may be groundbreaking music, but if it's significantly different and it's just sort of like out of your wheelhouse. I mean, it kind of is what it is. It's not necessarily a hostile thing, but it's still the bias that you talk about. So, and then the question is, who are the people making these decisions? Who are the people making these calls? You basically, if you want to get some type of representation, now you got to hire people from this region, from that region, from this region, and that's complicated.
I definitely think, I mean, I don't know if they rated it or not, but Me Against the World from Tupac, in my opinion, I feel is a 5 mic worthy.
They gave it 5 mics after after the fact. That and All Eyes on Me.
Wow.
So Me Against the World and All Eyes on Me both got 5 mics.
After the nigga that died.
After he died. Well, they gave Doggy Style 5 mics, as well. So there's a lot of people that got that stuff.
But that you see that does show the bias right there, because Snoop Dogg 94. That's all everybody was playing. That's all you freaking heard. Even in New Orleans, went down there. That's what they playing.
Even on the East Coast too. Yep, the East Coast.
He took over when he dropped. He was that dude. You know.
That like that's how I remember the RZA was on a radio or something. He was talking about how he was like, old dirty bastard. They was driving down to do a show like in Florida or something from New York. They was driving down, and he said only tape they had was Snoop Dogg, freaking Doggy Style, and that's all they was playing over and over. And that's how they was like, God damn, this nigga is just tight, Yeah. Some things are just undeniable, dude. Undeniable, man. It's just like a lot of people was reluctant to embrace Jay-Z. Like, I was one of those guys as well. I've seen people coming to Jay-Z like, dang, all right, the nigga is tight. God damn, it's all right, let me put on Reasonable Doubt. Like 4 or 5 years later, straight up, the cat is tight. And he's still 1-1. His music is trash now, but back then it was
ouch. Hey, straight out of Compton, and 5 mics after the fact. That was 2002. But to me, it's kind of crazy. The only Kanye West album they gave was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't see how. I mean, those first 2 albums were amazing.
Yes.
From Kanye. I'm just saying that. I just,
Yes.
And that's another one where I was late to the party. I decided, you know what? Let me go check out this man's discography. And I was like, nah. And I was still hearing the song. It's not like I didn't hear the music, a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? But when you take in, there's still stuff I hadn't heard because I hadn't heard her whole album. So it's just that I'm telling you, that dude, he's crazy and all, but he did some amazing things in the beginning.
Definite.
Well, the Source came and filled a void because, like I said, you had all that bubblegum type of magazine coverage for the hip hop artists. Then you had the Source, which was more like ear to the street. So that's what I liked about it. They was breaking. And they opened the doors for all these other places like all hip hop and whatever's popping now. I don't know what's going on now, but for the internet is doing what it's doing. It's all over the place. There'll never be another source. So salute to them for doing what they did do. But you shouldn't have messed it up the way that you did. So, in retrospect. But same thing could be said about Death Row. Yeah. But it is what it is.
All things, not everything lasts. Sometimes this is your moment, and we appreciate those great moments that those, different things, those events gave us. The stuff that came out of Dre, the stuff that came out of Wu, the stuff that came out of Cypress Hill. Everybody sort of like had their time to shine, and we appreciate it.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff we probably wouldn't have known about if it wasn't for the source. I wouldn't have known about a whole lot of artists, because they wouldn't. A lot of things too. You gotta understand this. The West Coast wasn't playing all the East Coast music. I wasn't hearing a whole lot of Wu-Tang on the radio out here when they first came out. I did know about them from the source. And
allegedly, that was around that time where that BET conspiracy came about, where they pretty much, dropped out. They stopped playing all of our legends and just tried to go to a more trashier movement. So, it's gossiped. It's rumored to be.
You know what else? The source started too by
just like
competition.
That's why you got Tracy Chapman up there.
That's a little easy. But this is the well, watch this though. But this was the source main competitor right here. They actually was taking so much business. It was a big competition to where if you was on the fucking the XSL, they wouldn't do a story on you on the source. Yeah.
Double XL.
What's going on back then, bro?
And the people from XXL used to work at the source.
Double XL.
Double XL. And I got this. I'm about to subscribe to Double XL. Let me get my money already.
Yeah, it was a different time, man. It was a different time.
Yes, sir.
But that's what we like to do, is take you back into time and our experience of what we had seen. And this is what we saw. When was that, man? What was that, 2007, 2008?
Yep, it's before he won.
I didn't even know the source was even out that long.
It was.
They said to 2010, right? I think that's what I saw.
This the last. No, I bought this when I was living in Vegas, so that was like 2008, 2009. This was the last cover. This was the last source I actually purchased and didn't steal. You know what I'm saying? I purchased this one. It was me and my ex-wife. We was living in Vegas at the time. This is like 2008. Let me get the year. But yeah. It says on here November 2008. Yep.
Right. Had a conscience, didn't want to steal from the black man, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna support this one. We got the first black president. I ain't gonna steal this one. Yeah. Salute. Yeah.
Like I said, they fell off so far off in the early 2000s that I stopped even caring about them. Double XL was just there, but by that time it was like, I ain't tripping. Because I wouldn't really magazines. Yeah, the internet really came for me around 2000. I was really working on the internet at work. Mm-hmm. I didn't really get it to like 2005 at home. Well, I did have it back in 98, 99. I had the internet. The dial up there, that stuff. I don't want to know nothing about. You don't want to know nothing about.
At some point, people was like, we don't want to hear about these musicians or whatever. You just get you a Maxim and just look at the females.
Because it takes my 3 minutes for a picture. Well, anyway, I think that's about it for this weekend, y'all. How y'all feel about that? We good?
That's what's up. It's a good episode. He's about to bring out the King. That's right.
King Magazine.
Yeah.
King.
Oh, damn.
Hey, be careful with the flipping. He's gonna show us something. It's gonna be a
That's Maya.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Hey, put Maya back. Hey, you see what it say, King? That was my magazine. Hey. Anyway, thank y'all for joining us one more time. Spin That Back show. We expect to see y'all next week. We will be here next week. Doing the same old thing, going through the old school hip hop, talking about it, discussing it, and educating y'all on what you need to know about the old school. You know what I'm saying? You get the old school, new school vibe, that education that only you can get from here. But either way, thank y'all for tuning in. And we're going to see y'all next time. Peace.